Hey, this is Jeremy. Welcome to Jambalaya Plays Games. And today I'm here with a, not preview, kind of a review preview of dancecard, which is a 1 to 4 player game. Now it actually used to be a 2 to 4 player game. So this is actually a different kind of piece of content for me because I was paid to do a preview way back when the first campaign started, and the campaign got canceled, and now it's went through a lot of really cool little tweaks and changes. But along the way, I became a fan of this game, so much so that I bought a shirt and I supported it in a different way because I came really connected to the project. So I had to take a different approach with this preview review because I was compensated at that time, and I really wanted to do something different. So I'm actually just gonna talk about the game and why I like it so much. And there may be a couple things in there I think that are like, you know, whatever. But I want you to know that, take it with a grain of salt, and then you can decide, because I'm just gonna be talking about the game and giving you finer points about the game. So let me just get to this. What is dancecard? Dancecard is basically a dance game. It's about a person trying to get with another person to dance and getting their friends and finding out things about them so you can get those people's dice added to your dice pool to give you best chance of success, trying to keep all your crushes away, trying to keep all the haters away, basically their rivals, your rivals, crushes, and all that stuff, so that you can get a chance in a moment. If everybody gets on the dance floor at the same spot, you roll the dice, you get the person, all right? And you get a chance to dance with the person, and that's how you do it. If you do it with 3 different people, you win the game. It's a race game, it's a dice game, but it's got some interesting little twists in it that make it really cool. So what do you need to know about this game? If you are a backer, this is what I would tell you to know. One, it is a dice game. So if you're not a fan of dice luck, this is one of those games where you're going to be on the fence about. What I would tell you is that there are definitely a lot of ways to mitigate those dice. They are called smooth move cards. They have a whole bunch of different ways to say, hey, if you have this color die, change the successes. If you roll this die, add successes. They have all these different cool little things to help you with dice mitigation, and you can play as many as you want. So that's one of the ways that I think it's a negative, but you know, some people just can't get past the dice. There's dice mitigation. 2, there's actually some strategy in this game as to how you move people. Players have the ability to move characters around the board at their leisure, so you can grab even someone else's actual character and move them around in order to get them where you need to be and make chats so you can get more dice added to your dice pool. It's a pretty cool idea, and also there's some records that have extra actions on them that kind of help you even move things around a lot faster. So you have some moves, you have some turns where you can move 5, 6 turns, 5, 6 people at once and just move things around. You can actually get across the board fairly quickly. That's the thing I really like. It's a very easy game to play. Also, there is some challenge in this game if you want to. So there are chaperones, and there are also challenge cards that can be added, and they definitely add some more you know, kind of tactics as far as like where you can be, where you can't be, or if they're on the dance floor, they want to allow you guys to be together, so they put in negative dice. So they're treated like you're kind of like you're, you know, kind of a wall. And then there's also like mix it up cards that change where people are. Like they can just take a whole block of people that are a certain color, put them on a different dance floor completely, or put them in a different area. So it's almost like a song went off and then like they were like, we're all just going over here. So I like that too. There's a lot of there's more strategy than meets the eye, and it actually can make the game quite strategic just based on that, plus the fact that players can move things around. 3, this is the biggest one. I connect to it because it has this diversity thing. It hits the theme really well because this is, you know, high school dance, things like that. But the big one here is that inclusivity and diversity. So you have 32 characters to play with. 32. They all have their own dice pool, all have their own abilities, no rinse and repeat, and they have people that they want to court of all shapes, races, sizes, disabilities, sexual orientations, all in those cards. And even if you're offended by that, the other anyway, offended, not offended, whatever, you can just choose the most hetero cards, or you can just choose the most diverse cards, or you can just, that's why it's all there. And I like that. I got behind that real quick. And also, even there's like 2 characters that are really cool. There's one that you have to take selfies with everybody, and that gives you help add to your dice pool. There's another one that has like a personality deck that does some things. So they have all these quirky little things they've added that are really thematic. They got, you know, some actual dance moves that you may notice, but there are a lot of different things in there that I really enjoy in this game that I think people of all ages can get behind. And it's actually a gamer's game too. It's light. It's not like I'm saying this is a medium weight game, but what I'm saying is that this is just a flat out fun experience. I've had fun every single time I played this game. I haven't had one person that I play with go like, meh, they actually had a good time. That's the thing. You have a good time. It's 30, 45 minutes. The only time it gets rough is when you're really trying to risk it roll early. And you're chucking all these negatives and you gotta go do the nerve thing. Or if a rumor gets added to you, that's a real big take that, because you gotta go deal with that. Even though it's an action, it's still just something you gotta deal with. So yeah, that stinks. But thankfully, like I said, there are a whole bunch of smooth move cards that you can use to help you here. I'm looking at the board right here in front of me. And they do such a good job with that mitigating the dice luck, that it's just really just getting to the fun. And that's what this game does. Doesn't hide the fun. I had fun every time I played it. And I think that's really it. The team behind this game, everybody, the community in this game has just been awesome. And it's just been enjoyment. It's a celebration of the hobby and people. And that's what I like about this game so much. And I really kind of am championing the game a little bit. And that's why I can't necessarily say this is a Kickstarter preview. So I hope that I give you a good idea of what's going on. I mean, honestly, you're moving people in the right places, you're chucking the right die, trying to make sure all the haters are away, and then, going for it all. And between that and the card play and what other players can do to you, it's just a very, very fun experience. And I hope that will help you at least make somewhat of an informed decision. There are plenty of how-to plays. You can go ahead and click on the MVM how-to play preview, the Kickstarter preview that we have. And please feel free to like and subscribe. Next time you will see a full-on preview, and I hope that you enjoyed this one and you can make an informed decision. I never tell anybody what to do with their money. With that, party people, thank you so much for your time. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me on Jambalaya Plays Games.